So we broke into a hotel room because nobody was at the front desk. And we went to sleep. When we woke up in the morning, we were in Mexico, and we realized we were in paradise. And I looked it up. We were in a place called Bahia de San Luis Gonzaga. It's so amazing. It's down Baja California. You guys, this whole family here, look at this guy here. Look at him. He's studly looking. Look at his hair, his salt and pepper hair and his rippling biceps. You should take that hot woman down to Bahia de San Luis Gonzaga. Seriously, I was there with Jewel. It was so amazing. So we're sitting on the beach, and Jewel says to me, I wish we could go whale watching. And just then, as if on cue from a play, ordered down from the heavens above, 4 Mexican federales came walking down the beach with guns shoved in their belts. And they came right up to us and they said, would you guys like to go whale watching? And I looked scared because they had guns, and I go, no, that's cool, bro. No, thanks. And Jewel said, we'd love to. So I couldn't send Jewel out there because I'd already traveled forward in the future, and I knew she was going to become a hit star, and I needed to write this song with her because she was then my girlfriend. So since I'd come back because of the discovery of the Higgs boson particle, I said, okay, let's go out on the boat. So we went out on the boat, and then the guy says, we don't have time to take you guys back to shore. We have to get some drug smugglers, and there might be a shootout. Would you guys like an AK-47? And I was listening to a lot of Snoop Doggy Dogg at the time, so I said, hell yeah, Dre. Give me an AK. So he gives me an AK-47. And Jules, she goes, no, I believe in angels. So the boat's going across the water, and you could see the drug smugglers running on the island. And they caught the slowest one, just like on the Animal Channel planet. And the slowest drug smuggler told them where all the weed was buried. 56 tons of weed in Mexico. And the cops made me carry it. And I'm Catholic and was an altar boy, so I'd never seen pot before, but I'm here to tell you, it's green and it comes in kilos. So I load it onto the boat, and the next thing I know, it's crazy. We get back to the shore, they have all the prisoners, and I go, let's get out of here, Jewel. I grabbed her by the hand, and then the cop said, Esteban, ven aquí, which means, Steve, come here. And I go, what? He goes, this is the largest drug bust we've had in years. And I said, what are you gonna do? And he goes, we're gonna have a party. And I said, you guys are the cops and you're going to have a party? He goes, sí. I said, well, we're going to get out of here. And he goes, Esteban, ven aquí. And I go, what? And he goes, take some. I go, take some of the pot? And Jules digging her fingernails into my arm. She goes, you better not take any of that. And the guy opens up a switchblade and he goes, I said, take some, essay. So I'm trying to figure out what less than an ounce is. And the guy goes, take a whole kilo. So I just take the kilo and I go, we're going to get out of here now. He goes, let's take a picture. So we took pictures with these guys. They're on the internet. If you Google Jewel drug bust photos, you'll see Jewel, myself, with our arms around cops, tons of weed shoved into a black Suburban behind us, holding guns, drinking Corona beers. And so I walked away down the beach, and Jewel said, you've got to get rid of that kilo. So I gave it to a woman who was 80 years old and cooking spaghetti sauce. And she poured it into the spaghetti sauce. And just then, a busload came pulling up from Salt Lake City, Utah, a Mormon youth group, for a spaghetti feed. Now, I was thinking, as a good citizen, should I tell these guys there's weed in that spaghetti? But I just kept my mouth shut because I didn't want any more trouble, right? So everybody eats the spaghetti, but nobody's drinking alcohol or smoking cigarettes or having caffeine. But that night, everybody played Frisbee. It was one of the most amazing nights. Mormon youth group kids playing Frisbee, laughing harder than they've ever laughed. So I went back to our little room where we were staying, crawled back in bed, and in the morning I woke up and I grabbed my guitar and I wrote this song. Little did I know it was going to become such a huge hit. Thank God for the marijuana drug bust in the Mormon youth group. I hear the clock, it's 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. I got my eggs, I got my pancakes too. Well, I got my maple syrup, well, everything but you. I break the yolks, make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots up of the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore. Dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. I called my mom, but she was out for a walk. Consoled a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk. Picked up the paper, it was more bad news. More hearts being broken, more people being used. Put on my coat in the pouring rain. I saw a movie, but it wasn't the same. It was happy, man, I was sad. It made me miss you oh so bad. Dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. I go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story, not much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Oh yeah. So if I had known this song was going to become such a big hit, I would have bought the Eaglewood Folk Festival. But instead, here I am playing it tonight on this beautiful Saturday night. Now that the sun's going down, we could stop sweating. We could feel a little more relaxed. We could hold hands with our neighbor, spread a little goodwill in the air. Can you feel it? Are you breathing in love? Are you breathing in love? I brush my teeth to put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up, turn the sheets down, take a drink and a good look around. Put on my PJs and I hop into bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I tell myself it'll all be alright. I shouldn't think anymore tonight. Dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah.